Hello everyone, my returning subscribers. I welcome you once again. So last time we talked about business planning. Before you go into a business, you must have a well-organized business plan. Now today we are going to study about how much money do you need to start a poultry business. Yes, how much money do you need to start poultry farm? It is very important to know, to calculate. That is what we call financial projection. Before you start up this business, you have to have financial projection. We called it last time in our business plan as financial projection. Yes, financial projection. In this, we said in financial projection, we will need to calculate our spending. We have to calculate our earning. What are we supposed to earn? If at all we put in our money, at the end of the day, we are here to make profits. We are not here to make losses. So we also said in financial projection, we have to calculate our profits before even going into business. Yes, you have to know, where am I going to gain? But remember, in poultry business, before going into poultry business or any other business, please don't go with a sense of making profits. Go with passion. Before you start a poultry business, have passion. First have passion or love for it. If you love what you are doing, 100% you will gain. Yes, let me give you an example. Do you know why in Uganda we don't have cows? The problem is not that in Uganda cows cannot survive. They can survive very well. But the problem Baganda have is that we are too greedy. Yes, we are greedy that when we rear these animals, now what is in our minds? What is in our minds is that we are just thinking about money always. That's why we don't have cows in Uganda. Every time you go in the claro or in the chiyumba chente, you just look at your cows and say, how much money can I get into this cow? You know, that is the mentality we have. That's why you cannot have cows. But for our friends in Western Uganda, they have too much cows because their mind is not on money. That's why the cows keep on multiplying. They love the job because it is in their blood, and their mind is not on the cow. They just give the cow love, or what we call passion. They have passion for what they are doing, and at the end of the day, these cows, we just give them production. But for us, the mind is on money. We are just thinking, how much money can I get into this cow? You can even sell the cow when it's very young. That's the mind in us, the Baganda. But first love what you are doing. Before going into a business, don't go with the sense of money, just money, thinking about money. Always, no, you will not gain anything. But go with the mentality of love, passion for what you are doing. At the end of the day, if you love what you are doing, you are going to get out of it. Same as you see our brothers in Western Uganda. They love their job. They love their cows. And at the end of the day, they give them money. So, profits is very important. But we should not go with this mentality of profits. Because over expectation in business also can lead to catastrophe. So in our financial projection, so our discussion today, how much money do you need to start poultry farming? We are here spending. How much money are we going to spend in order to start our farm? So these are the things that we need. These are the requirements that we need to start a poultry business. We need, number 1, land. Number 2, structure. Number 3, we need flock. It's like the starting birds you need. Maybe you need 500, 100, we call it flock. Or stock, you can call it stock. Ngaola biduka, no tekamu stock. Omaze setting up, then after setting up, no let stock no gitekamu kanaffe we call it stock of lock. Number 4, we shall need drinkers. We shall need, number 5, feeders. Number 6, we shall need vaccines. Yes, vaccines. Number 7, we shall need glucovit. This is number 7. Number 8, we shall need brooder. Yes, in our brooder. Brooder consists of charcoal, you know, these pots to warm up our birds at night or during the cold weather. So we shall need the brooder. Now, I am going to discuss about these other things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one I will not discuss because I don't know which area you want to start your farm from. So land, I don't know. Land depends. The prices of the land depends. So I'm assuming that maybe you have your land. Let me assume you have the land, you have the structures, because this one also varies on the raw materials that you are going to use. Others use bricks, you know what we call permanent structures. Others use temporary structures. The one that they made in these wood cuttings, wood of cuts, timbers, so iron sheets, depending. So I don't know which structure do you need particularly. So for me, let me assume that you have the structure available. These two, I am not going to discuss anything about the land and the structure. I'm assuming you have them. So I will just remove them from the list. I'm assuming you have them, okay? Now, I will just calculate for you the other things that you need, because these are automatic. So we are going to use a demonstration of 100 birds. Yes, 100 birds, so that we can know how much money do we need to start up 100 birds. Either layers, either broilers, either locals, either broilers. Let's use a demonstration or an example of 100 birds. Now, 100 birds. For example, broilers. If you are going to start with broilers, your farm is going to accommodate broilers. What do you need to know? Before starting up this farm, you must know that one broiler must consume you 7,250 or 8,000 bwebe kulidde nnyo. Enkoko emu ya broiler terina kusukka kasanvu mu 25 in Ugandan shillings, oba kanaana 8,000 Ugandan shillings. If you are watching from other country, I don't know, but you just divide 8,000 divide by 3,700, you will know that amount in dollars. So in my country, one broiler will cost me how to raise it until market day, because broilers are there for like 42 days. Yeah, mwezi gumune wiki bili, 1 month and 2 weeks. Those are 42 days, 45 days. You sell it off. So these are just quick projects. So you will need 7,250 stock 800. Beyond this, you are going to run on losses. Yes, your expense should not exceed this amount if you are to make profits. Because one broiler, you will sell it maybe at 10,000 or 11,000. Mutwalo gumu lukumi. One broiler, depending on your market and on the demand. Others can sell beyond that. You can even sell it at 15,000, depending on the demand on market. But sometimes you may have them when the market is very down and you have to sell them at a loss. So that's why we say that the minimum should be 10,000. When you have spent 7,250 or 8,000, that means you make maybe 2,000 or 2,200 profits on one broiler. So you have to know that if you exceed this and you go into 10,000, you have put in 10,000 on each broiler. That means you are going to run on a loss. Yes, you are going to run on a loss, because Someone will come and tell you, I'm buying it at 10,000. You already put in 10,000. That means you're on loss already. So that is for broiler. One broiler must consume you this amount. Everything, the food, the chick, everything, water brooding, you must spend 7,250 stroke 8,000 maximum if you are to get profits. Now on layer, how much money do you have to spend on one layers? On layers, one layer, you must spend between 18,000 to 25,000. One layer. Omutwalo gumu kanana kumitwalo ebiri kitundu. Lwaki ngamba bwenti? Because 18,000, this one we calculate for the period of 4 months and 2 weeks, because our layers start laying at exactly 18 weeks. That is if they delay, no, that is the minimum. Most of them start laying at 18 weeks. This is 18 weeks. 18 weeks. At 18,000, they have consumed 18,000 per body. Those are 18 weeks by the time they start laying. Wiki 18 ebe kulidde omutwalo gumu kanaana. Now bwetuuka ku myezi 5 here at 20 weeks ebe kulidde emitwalo ebiri kitundu. Why am I giving you two figures? Because these layers start laying at 18, but it does not mean that all the layers will start laying at the same time. No, they will have their highest peak maybe on 5 months and 2 weeks. That means you still have to put in more money so that they reach at their highest peak and start feeding themselves. Because by the time they start giving you eggs, you go and sell them in market and get money to feed them and also get profits. But they will not start at the same time. You have to wait for like 1 month for them to reach at their highest peak so that you can sell the eggs and have profits. That's why I said 25,000 plus the extras before their highest peak. That is one layer here. So I have calculated for you the layers. Now let's go to local chicken and broilers. Local stroke broilers, because these are the same almost. It's just that these are local birds in Uganda, these are local birds in India, broilers, and they are dual purpose birds. Even these locals are dual purpose birds. You can use them for eggs, at the same time you can sell them for meat. So, but these grow faster than this one. They gain more weight than this one at a very shorter period of time. So these are commercial dual purpose birds. Now, one local will consume 16,000. Omutwalo gumu kakaaga 16,000. Same as broiler, 16,000. Their consumption is the same, 16,000 in the period of 4 months. Because at 4 months we can sell them off. So this one can start also laying at 18 weeks. 18 weeks they start giving you eggs. But if you are targeting the market, maybe to sell them in a market, maybe like December, Christmas season, Eid, Easter, 16,000. You have to spend 16,000 and get how much? That means every bird you can sell it at 30,000. If it's a hen, 25,000. That is the minimum, because it can even go beyond that depending on the weight, because these broilers can reach even 3 kilograms, 3 kgs. These hens can reach 2.5 kgs. So depending on the market and the demand. So during festival seasons, these chicken are on high demand, so you can sell them beyond that. Even you can sell them 40,000, 45, 50,000. Yes, and they can buy it because it is on demand. Now I have finished that. So we shall need to calculate our flock, we shall need to calculate our drinkers, we shall need to calculate our feeders, vaccines, and glucovit. Let's say we are starting with with 100 birds, depending on any bird that you want to start with. 100 birds. So let's say we are starting with 100 broilers. How much money do you need? 100 broilers. Our flock will cost day one or the chick 2,500. Aho kamuka bili bitano. One day old chick bili bitano. So you just times 100 and you get emitwalo abili mwetano. Drinkers. Now each bird on a each drinker must accommodate each drinker. I repeat, each drinker must accommodate between 40 to 50, maximum 50 birds. But for me, I recommend that each drinker just leave it for 30 birds. Why? Because we need uniform growth. So this one, you can say you need two drinkers because we don't have money. We're just starting. 2 drinkers. That means 2 drinkers, 50 birds each drinker. Then feeder, each feeder must accommodate 30 birds. That is the maximum, but the minimum is 20, and I recommend 20 birds per feeder. Why? Because we need uniform growth. Many people are asking, why are my birds are not growing at the same time? The problem is not the feeds. The problem may not be the genetics. The problem may not be the management, but the problem are the drinkers and the feeders. If you put in little number of feeders and drinkers, that means these birds will not have uniform growth. They will grow slowly, most of them. You'll find others are big, others are medium, others are small. So you will not have uniform growth. Yet in poultry, we need uniform growth. If you have broilers, they will not take them at the same time, and they are still eating your money because you have to feed them again to gain more weight. So what is the cause? The cause are the drinkers and the feeders. They are not enough. You know, these birds, they don't have what can I call it? Amani. You know, some are weak, some are some are strong. So when you put in feeds, these strong birds will come first and they eat all the nutrients. You know, these broken maize, they will eat all the nutrients faster. Then these weaker birds will come in later and they will eat these feeds which do not have good nutrients. That is the problem. That's why you have birds of different sizes. But to solve that issue, what do you have to get? To solve that issue, all you need is to put in enough feeders. Just calculate that each feeder, I will need 20 birds on each feeder. Other farmers, one feeder, they calculate 30 birds per feeder. But if you need uniform growth, just have extra feeders. Just to know that, okay, each feeder, let me put 20 birds, 20 birds. They will have uniform growth. Too much feeders brings in uniform growth. But if you have limited number of feeders and drinkers, you will find that your birds are not growing at the same time, yet we need them to grow at the same time. So that is the problem in most farms. So don't be a victim of that. Make sure you have enough drinkers. So here we said we shall need like 3 drinkers. Because we don't have money, we are just starting. But as I said, each drinker must accommodate 20. That means if we go on that, we shall need like 5. Vaccines. Each bird, just calculate each bird, must cost you 170. Chikumi munsanvu, that is vaccine alone. Buli kakoko, chikumi munsanvu. So, unajua kwetaga umutwalo gumuka sanvu. Glucovit, buli bird, any bird, you just calculate 25 shilling. Silingi abiri mutano buli kakoko. These vaccines and glucovit, they are not expensive. Everyone can manage them because they don't have taxes, so they don't tax these vaccines. If they tax these vaccines, that means we shall buy them at a higher price. But since they are not costly, they are cheap. You can manage them. Then number 8 is brooder. In brooder, just calculate that each bird will cost you 100. Chikumi amanda. Buli nkoko jibale chikumi 100. So if you have 100 birds, If you have 100 birds, you just need ekitundu kyensawo oba ga mutwalo okitegeera. So that is it all. Now we also need to calculate feeds. Feeds is very important. That one we shall come it with our next video. Yes, we are going to calculate for feeds. Stick on the channel, don't go, okay? Stick on the channel. You'll be number one to get notification to watch these videos. So if these videos are important to you, if they have sense, can you please subscribe, like, share to others who also have the same, same mindset with us, so that we can have jobs for ourselves. We can create jobs for the youth. We want so many people to go into poultry farming. Agriculture is the wisest pursuit any youth can have. Any wise youth should go into agriculture. Yes, this is the future of our nation, the future of Africa, the future of the world. So, God bless you. Thank you, my subscribers, for watching this channel. God bless you.